I was doodling an OC and remembered I said I'd make a kind of tutorial thing. I don't know if this really counts, but I'm gonna try my best at least for head proportions. I'd have to fix a little things, but generally you can see that the top of the eyelid will usually be where the ear actually stops. So if you had human ears, it would be more like this, and you would see that it would stop like where it meets the face. Same can be said for this side. And with the nose, I like to try and keep it generally the size of, oh my god, I hate this. Generally the size of like between the like one eye, and then the mouth just a little bit longer than that. But I like to keep the mouth a little bit lower than the nose because there'd usually be like a thing right here that humans have. But I just don't draw it very much. I usually draw the eyes first and then the nose. The eyebrows, usually might be a little bit closer to the eye, but all of this area up here would be shaded in. And the neck's a little off, but generally when you have like a person's head and then you have their ears, you want the neck to be like kind of like this. It's gonna be pretty wide. For females, it's a little bit thinner, but at the end of the day, it's mostly up to stylistic choice. But generally, the eyes would be like here, and then the nose would be here. Then you'd have the mouth. Then there was an Adam's apple. It would be there. You would have your like hairline somewhere up here, and then your eyebrows. And then the top of the head would end somewhere around here, maybe a little bit lower. And then your shoulders would span out and be kind of like that. And then the rest of the proportions are a little bit more annoying. If you want, you can draw like the actual nose connecting, and if it's like a child, usually the head would be a little bit bigger and these would be a little bit smaller and higher up. But yeah, that's like kind of the thing.